going to YouTube as well, just so you know. Record this live on YouTube, just so you know. So I don't know if you want to stay
So Ben, you all right?
Oh, it's very hot here today. We'll put that aircon on. Oh. Yes, so let me just change that. That's me live on YouTube. Let me get rid of this. Hi, YouTube. How you doing, fans all around the world? It's James here. Let me see what I'm doing. I can't see you, Demo, actually. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, mate. Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, there you are there. And I'll record this here. Well, so I said I'll record this, I'll post it up later, but I'm posting live on YouTube, just so you know. Oh, well done. I see you for some fantastic wins. Five targets.
Testing on demo this morning.
Awesome. Well done. Super hot here today in Thailand. Oh, I just thought I'd do a little market recap of like the stocks market, like with the S&P, the NAS 100, just from yesterday, do something different. Rather than focus just on Forex pairs, look at the shares market as overall, because it's, to be honest, it's continued being slammed. It's ever since, well, it just keeps dropping. The dollar's getting stronger. So I'll just share this with you right now. So just let you know, I've got S&P 500 up here on the 5 minute, and what I did was I marked it up 1300 and on our matrix, and then when it went red, pink, what I call it, I marked it up, and then in the evening when it changed again. So inside that, I've got that, and I've got you can see they're obviously buy sell signals. This on the 3 minute, 5 minute, whatever one you want. And I'm just going to unpack this for a minute just so you can see. Now, I've been sharing this recently. So inside here, we've got the flow inside here. So from my background's actually, as you know, part of it's in psychology. Part of that is to talk about parent and child. Yeah. But from this higher time frame, the parent is this green background. And the child is where the price is right now. And I've got this covered here by the flow, and I've got some trigger candles to buy, sell. You can see they're really nice. But what happened just at 1 o'clock there, it decided we got an early indication because it went into our famous matrix, and we just waited for the trigger candle, and then away we go. And there's two things. We only trade in the direction of the parent. The majority of the time, this stays green. And then at this point here, you're staying in the trade. And at this point here, you have a decision to make. Do you stay in the trade or exit? You could have stayed in the trade and exit there, or you could have chosen to exit there as it breaks through the flow. That's it. Now that there was a fantastic push up with this S&P 500, and then it just decided to go the other way. I'm using these as volatility bands, and it pushes right down into them, and you've got the flow again, parent, pink and red background, and this inside. Just for me, this makes it just so much simpler for especially new traders. They can't read price action, but can tell the difference between red and green. And it just does this. Yeah, and that's then London 7:45. So most people are probably finished at that time. So I just want to show you what I'm looking at at the moment for a simpler setup for beginners. Now, if I do look at on the other ones, let me think it's 1 o'clock here. 1 o'clock was to. You would wait around, you would see it's in a nice sell-off. You'd probably wait around to see a big strong movement for a trigger. So there we get a trigger up. Background is green, so we move that over there. Background is green, green, child, and then the price just stays above the floor all the way to the top. And it's not until here we've got a decision to make. Do we exit or exit here where it changes color? That's really it, mate. And then it drops all the way down to the same thing again. And with what I've been trading AUD USD recently, as you can see, it's been working really smooth, really nice. And there's the volatility bands. It's just, I'm loving this. And you get this consolidation, you probably wouldn't be in the only reason I put these back on is because it catches the consolidation phase. So I said, well, let's have this so a beginner, this one here, she recognizes when it's consolidation and not having to worry about it. She's just waiting for a push one way or the other. That's the whole point of that. I was even testing it with Bitcoin, but again, some nice strong moves. The parent there, the child there, just fantastic moves. As you can see, that was the 23:30. Just whatever time come on, I just showed it. So for me today was just a little bit again. The stocks will get slammed again during yesterday New York session, up and then take a pelter as it dropped. And I don't need to charge my computer. So really quick, easy. This trying to take any pressure for newbies out there who are really struggling with reading candles. It's simple. It's got to be the most simple one I've put together yet. And I think there's going to be a lot of success with this. That's all I have for you today.
Cheers, Jeff.
I know you're doing really well with what you're doing, something different. And I'd love to see you doing live trading as well.
Yeah, we'll catch up later. We'll have a chat about that later, mate.
Yeah, because you're crushing it, mate. You really are. You're really crushing
Cheers,
it.
buddy.
Yeah,
All right,
take
mate.
care. Well done.
I'll speak to
Well
you later. Give you a bell later. Cheers, mate.